Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... So, still not entirely at my best, but I've had, a nice relaxing day of virtually nothing, so that's, which is what I needed after, after the week, but yeah, here we are, get back to some things a little bit, basically. I've got to be up earlier tomorrow than usual, so this is why there's only one episode, but also because this one's a little bit longer than before, but, lo and behold, another request. Someone a while ago asked me if I'd like to take a look at some more Drama Elementary, so that's what I've done. Bear in mind, I probably wouldn't remember like a lot of what's happened here, but it has been way too long in general since I've taken a look at this. And also in other news, I've realized that I can hide the scenes panel once I change over. And does that make my screen any bigger? It's roughly the same size, just slightly framed differently. Oh well, doesn't matter because today I picked something voice acted on purpose, so this should be relatively smooth sailings and crash out free. So without further ado, on with the review. It's gonna be this quick. I think they did say it was like copyright free, but I forgot what it was. I forgot they said that or not. Anyway, seizure warning, I suppose. That intro is still very, very bright.
Okay, Hope. Do you think Kayla likes me?
I don't know. I don't think she do.
Why is that?
You're very
mean
to her brother.
Yeah, but I'm not mean to her. Did she mention me?
I think this would say I'm not mean to her. See, this is something that, because I think last time I reviewed Drama Elementary, was that before or after I started actually teaching in primary schools? I think it might have been roughly slightly before. But yeah, as far as so I'm definitely going to ease up on a lot of the grammar points or the elocution arguments that I've done in previous episodes. But I'm not going to pull punches when it comes to enunciation of things, because this is definitely an area where I think they said they promised me that the voice acting and the directing has gotten better in recent seasons. So I guess I'm glad that they are actually addressing it. But here, definitely still does not make this any easier, when you have an actor who clearly wasn't either given enough context or just misinterpreted the line entirely.
Not really.
Alright, I'm gonna try and talk to her.
Oh, I just realized, oh, it's still got like a bruised eye from before. Oh, it's not even fully healed yet. That's some nice detail. Suma's VA. I think that's like how I've seen like comments from you like every single video saying, "Hey, it's me, Suma's VA." Which there you go. It's your introduction now. But yes, welcome.
I don't think you should.
What? I get to stop talking to her.
Oh, and of course, classic Gacha issue. It's flipping because of how the mirrored image works. But the black guy, like with Gacha Life, was actually easier to contend with than doing it in Gacha Life 2, which let me tell you, took a while.
I need her!
Okay, Mohammed. But I feel like you're going about this the wrong way. You dump Carl with your friend.
Okay, Hope.
What was that? You turn Carl with your friend? What? What is it? What did you say?
The wrong way. You dump Carl with your friend.
Okay.
You dumb Carl with your friend. What? What is that line? Someone who was in this, what was that line?
Hey, Hope. Hey, Kayla, wanna play Block tomorrow?
No.
Hey, Kayla, wanna fix my broken hand?
No, I don't want to play Block with you.
Oh, I see you're probably already able to play. I get it.
Okay, I know I just said I was gonna go on like not so much to worry about like the elocution of the arguments or something, but why in any reality, would it be the case that somebody knowing how to play the game means they don't want to play it anymore, and the only reason they want to play with you is if you were actively teaching them how to play the game? Doesn't that imply it's not a very fun game if after learning all of the rules and how it works, you just never want to touch it again with a 10-foot pole?
No, I just don't want to play block with you.
What?
It's not about me. It's about how you're mean to my brother. You tried to jump him.
But I'm not mean to you at all.
Yeah, I can't be friends with you if you're mean to Kyle.
I have a reason as to why he's in.
Okay. Another thing about this is that, yes, having to reinforce the message for an elementary school student of his age, having to repeat it multiple times, yes, that is something that actively that happens in real life and needs to, the repetition definitely helps. But when you put that into a story and you have multiple scenes across multiple episodes covering basically the exact same thing, well, first of all, for an independent production like this, that's just eating into your production time. So it's already a good enough reason not to do it. But secondly, just for the sake of the story, like he's had this message reinforced to him by several people like on screen already. Maybe a bit of like as like a montage of him going to different people, them all saying the same thing. Maybe like layering them together or something in edit form of them like roughly having the same conversation, just in different places. That might have worked better. Pair that up with like the last episode and this one, and then he's proven right here, I suppose. That probably would have gone a bit more smoothly, story-wise.
Annoying.
No, he isn't. Nobody finds him annoying.
He's making fun of my height.
He only said that because you were being mean and calling him.
I did go back and rewatch that episode in the first place, and yes, he did in fact, make that as like one retaliation comment, and that was it.
Name.
But even though me and Kyle argued, that shouldn't stop our friendship.
It will, because I don't want to be friends with you until you stop.
Okay, again, with the emphasis here, saying that shouldn't stop our friendship, that implies you mean the friendship with Kyle, not... It shouldn't stop our friendship, if you're talking to Kayla, which you are. Again, the directing for this.
Being mean to Kyle.
Did she just wink at him? What was that motion? Hold on.
Stop being mean to Kyle.
Yeah, she either winked or did a very, very fast frog blink. That was strange. You alright there, Kayla? Math for Dummies in a school is quite interesting. Not to mention also, the title isn't even fully capitalized, so it sells the images for dummies even more. Why was he raging? Was he trying to interpret like the cover of the book? Wasn't even reading it. Ah, okay, good. We've got one half of the creators here. Yeah. Well, probably right after I right after I needed some clarification. But oh well, never mind.
I'm tired of playing games. Why are you telling people you don't like me?
I don't know, maybe because you decide to put your hand on his face? He might not like you for that reason.
Because I don't like you. Stop telling people we're together when I don't even talk to you.
Why don't you like me? What's wrong with me?
Look.
You put your hands on people's faces and make false claims that you're together with someone. That's two reasons right there.
Janice, I don't know how to keep explaining it, but you're not my type. I like a different girl in the school.
A different girl? Who?
None of your business. Now leave me alone and stop putting notes in my desk. It's
You know what? Smart move not telling him the name of the girl, because I don't trust it not to go yandere.
getting weird.
It was a very silent cry right there. How could you say that to me? I'm going to cry silently now. The rain will hide my tears.
Hey guys, I had to tell Janice to leave me alone, of course. She has to be a baby and start crying.
Well, your girl problems are important right now. Kayla is mad at me, and she told me she don't want to be my friend anymore.
Yeah, forget your girl problems. Talk about my girl problems.
Well, Mohan,
But also, we just got done with the scene of him telling Janice off, and then he immediately went off to tell someone that on screen. What I would recommend instead is instead of having him walk up to them, cut to after he's just finished explaining what just happened, so we, the audience, don't have to relive it mere seconds after we've just first experienced it. You know, they say show don't tell. They don't say show and tell afterwards.
Mohammed, just stop liking her.
I can't just stop my love for her. If I gotta have to win her back, I gotta stop fighting Kyle.
What?
I mean, he's not wrong on the grounds that it's, you know, you can't just drop a crush on someone all willy-nilly like that. That's not how it works.
Nah, you can't do that. He beat you up.
I have to. It's the only way she'll be my friend again.
She pushed me.
Oh, also, one thing I appreciate about this show so far, at least, is that the crush is taken seriously, right, by everyone. By which I mean, it's so easy in these kind of shows when you have a kid having a crush on someone, and that to just have either like an older kid or an adult or whoever say to them, you know, that you'll forget all about, you're just a kid, what do you know about love, you know, this is you know, will pass away and not pass away, geez, will pass over in in, you know, 5 days or something like that, you know, yes, you silly child, you, or whatever. But that's not happened yet. Maybe it's because like all the characters we see like in this episode so far like have been you know, fellow kids, and they understand that still. But yeah, I'm just glad that that's not a thing that comes up like every single time. You know,
It's beef now. I'm not gonna sit near them in class every day knowing we got problems.
Look, I want to get my revenge on Kyle, but maybe...
the creator with, let's say, the same age as the characters in season 1. So was some of these like based on your actual experiences or not? I'm wondering.
I should stop before it escalates.
You have to fight Kyle back. Sumer recorded you getting beat up. Kyle made your eyes swell. We can't stop now. We gotta get back.
But...
Oh, so I guess he's all in with this plan. It's a shame that he had to have his own issues talked down and diminished by Muhammad in this case, but at least they're on the same page on what to do, I suppose. Okay.
Muhammad, after we beat up Kyle, then we can chill out on the beef. But for now, I'm not letting him get off that easy. We have to do something.
You're not letting him get off that E? Again, need a retake.
Fine, but just don't hit Kayla. We'll hit Kyle, though.
Yeah, Jim.
That was never even in the question to hit Kayla. Where'd that come from?
You already know I'm not letting that happen.
Yeah, I'm not letting that happen either. I'll protect her until I die.
Calm down, little man. There's not much you can...
What was that nod there? Calm down. Or maybe my video's out of sync? Was that?
Calm down, little man.
No, it's not out of sync. That was definitely, he nodded at him and then said calm down. That was weird.
There's not much you can do to protect her.
There's a lot I can do.
Like what? Bite some
Oh, now the actor applies an emphasis to some of his line. Okay.
bloody ankles. Calvin needs a strong man. Somebody that's actually able to reach the top shelf.
Y'all seriously about to fight over a girl and break the...
By the way, you know, his biggest ammunition is the fact that Kyle called him short, and now you've actively reinforced that.
Bro code? We get it. Y'all both like Kalia. No need to go into World War III over it.
Wait! Ryan, you like Kayla? You know I like her!
Don't yell at me. I can like who I want to like.
Don't yell at me! It's really hard to yell in the stage whisper voice I've given to this character! Have you any idea? I never got this! That's the problem when you when you pick a character voice for any role like that. the number one advice I always remember from CDOG VA is make sure that you're able to pull off like any emotion or any intensity in the voice that you give to said character. Because it's happened to me. I've been blindsided by you know, the sudden like tonal shifts in different shows as things continue, and then suddenly having to be like, oh, okay, I gave this character a very silly voice, and now I'm doing a very emotional scene. What do I do here? But yeah, I mean, if you find yourself in that situation, obviously, you know, you're allowed to like either drop it a bit and vary it up to make sure it's still going, not so you don't have to stage whisper like this all the time, you know.
Since we're yelling, I want to announce that I licked my toes in the shower this morning.
It's not fair.
I wasn't even shout. Okay.
Why doesn't he like me back? I'm literally perfect.
Wow, you sound so torn up about it. I can just feel the pain within you. Oh no, why does he not like me? What could it be about myself? Or nothing at all? I don't know.
Are you crying over a boy?
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't hear what she said before, as far as why she liked me, then that's a lucky guess. There could be a number of reasons.
I've been going through a lot lately, and this situation is so embarrassing.
Who's the boy?
It doesn't matter. He doesn't want
Plot twist, she's the girl that he likes. I forgot that was true in the series or not, I don't know.
anything to do with me.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Besides, boys are gross and they play with their boogers.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I've heard boys don't wash their hands after they pee.
Exactly. Disgusting.
I mean, you were just crying on the bathroom floor a second ago, but sure. That is indeed disgusting.
That girl looks sad. We should try to cheer her up.
Yeah, she looks like she was just crying.
Hey,
Hey, that girl looks sad. Let's point at her.
are you okay?
Yeah, I was just crying because Jim told me he has a crush on another.
Jim was the boy you were crying about? He probably...
Oh, okay. Another thing, by the way, is that that sound effect there. Great that you have like something to exclaim there, but the thing is that while she was still saying the line, I would not have had it either that loud or maybe rejig the line so Jim's name is like said like afterwards or something. So it doesn't like drown out the sound that is already quiet to begin with. She's already not the loudest VA, so having a very loud sound over the top of her definitely does not help.
like some ugly, gross girl.
Yeah, she's probably hideous.
Actually, the girl he has a crush on is my friend Josiah, and she is far from ugly.
Ew! He likes her? You look way better than that animal.
Good thing you know.
Oh, well, yeah. That's what an insensitive thing to do. Is like, oh yeah, this is your friend we're talking about? Yeah, guess what? She's an animal, she's hideous, and you are way better than her in every conceivable way. No offense, of course, you know, she's a friend and everything, you know?
Not Pinocchio, because your nose would have been ceiling high.
Ugh,
What nose? None of the guys have noses.
whatever. This bathroom
I had to say that because Bon isn't here.
has got crowded with nonsense.
Yeah, we should head out.
I think you should have stayed quiet. What if they would have beat us up?
No, I'm not gonna let her talk bad about my friend to boost her friend's ego.
Very valid. Absolutely valid. Also, I fear for your friend's safety now, because if they want to beat up anyone, it's probably going to be her.
Don't know, Ariana. I think I was a little too harsh on him earlier.
They have noses in season 3. Yeah, I know. I've usually I pointed out once and ever again because they acknowledged it verbally. Yeah.
Don't think you were harsh.
I think I made him.
To be fair, actually, you know, even then, even then, you've actually like, you know, course corrected more than I personally have, because for my series that I started like long before Gacha Club was a thing, before then, like decent noses aside from like a couple of like snouts or something. You know, obviously the characters didn't have them. When I redesigned them, I made sure they were consistent with their old designs, and therefore none of the characters have noses. And then when Gacha Life 2 came around, I didn't like change the structure or anything like that. I like to do, because nowadays if I start a Gacha series, I like to shrink their heads down a little bit. I like to, you know, alter proportions ever so slightly to make them look a little bit less chibi, but still recognizably chibi. But of course, with old shows, not the case. So yeah, you've already corrected more than I tend to do. So kudos for that.
Cry.
But you did the right by explaining you don't want to be friends with him.
Hey guys, ask me why I'm so happy today.
Why are you so happy?
I mean, that's kind of like a radical change of conversation, but I guess why stop now? Feels like a very Muhammad move to do, but sure.
I'm gonna beat up Jimbo today and turn him into a gym bitch.
What if Janice steps in?
That pimple punk can get popped too. I know she's gonna jump
I love the alliteration of that.
because apparently that's her little crush.
So,
Yeah, you might be safe on that regard now.
you both have problems with Janice?
Yeah, she's always making fun of me for the way I speak.
Well, punch her in the mouth and see if she can speak
Okay, this is the character that's supposed to have a stutter. I think I mentioned this last time, but the stutter's not very recognizable.
normally.
Wow. Anyway, Josiah, me, and Ariana is gonna go to class.
I'm glad we
All
had this
right.
conversation.
Time to get my revenge.
Also, that long pause there. I feel like the shot was extended so you could like fit it in pace-wise, but then there's like silence and dead air in the middle of it.
I'm gonna purposely sit on his chair.
And I'm gonna yell that to everyone everywhere. And also, I'm not going to invert the chairs laterally so I can sit on them properly.
Ugh, Muhammad, you're in my seat.
There's no
I can't be in frame with you in my seat. We can't change the camera.
assigned seats, so I can basically sit anywhere I want.
Dude, stop being a jerk and get out of my seat. It clearly says my name.
Make me get out of your seat.
Oh, okay, I guess the movie mouse changed that.
Mohammed, get out of Kyle's seat.
Fine.
There you go. I noticed also that either the characters will will wait their turn to move and not move simultaneously, or they'll have a combined walk cycle in screenshot form, which I guess is probably because there's screenshots ways to coordinate that way. But it's definitely possible to shift a couple of characters at the same time through screenshots. Although potentially you already changed your production method by now. I don't know.
Oh, dude, she told you off.
Another thing I appreciate actually seeing this is how mismatched the colors of like the chairs are. Because in every primary school ever, if you have different like colored chairs or something like that, they'll get rearranged at some point. Whether it's because you want to clear the area, they don't get put back properly, or they'll just be shuffled around or something. Yeah, it happens.
Not Kyle's fault, but it's okay. We're gonna catch him alone and then beat him up.
You might not want to shout this part. That's another thing, by the way. A lot of the VAs in this, I don't know if I said this before, but obviously, I've mentioned the VAs being too quiet, but I've never mentioned Muhammad's VA being too loud consistently. It's sort of like Rev Venet in Freak Show towards the beginning, where he has one default emotion. Except that they kind of acknowledge it and address it. Here, it's basically that everything he says is always super loud, which is better than being super quiet to a certain degree. But it just means that in universe you have again one default setting. You just gone in the other extreme instead.
What if somebody tried to jump in and help him? Like the last time.
Who's going to jump in? All of his friends are girls, besides Dennis, and we both know he can't fight.
True.
Allegedly, neither can you, so.
Okay, so as you know, I was absent for 2 days, and I heard there was a fight which was so unacceptable.
Oh, right. Reaction shot.
I was a victim when she attacked me, like a wild animal.
I thought she was a black belt in karate. Guess you need to get your lessons back, huh?
That is true. She did say that last time, but it was probably just a bluff, but yeah.
Enough this little problem y'all have are going to end now. Now everyone...
What? Hold on. This just similar to the what now? What was that line?
Enough this little problem y'all have are going to end...
Oh, okay. This silly little problem y'all have. Okay. That one I understood, but it took a second. And trust me, I get it. There are certain words or phrases that for the life of me, I cannot manage to slow down and say correctly. If you don't know, I grew up in Madrid and everyone speaks really quickly there. That's why I still to this day speak way too fast for my own good. But in this case, it definitely needed something else to account for it.
Now,
Like, like just to practice the line and like, figure out, because if I get to a point like that in voice acting myself, what I tend to do is I'll try my best to slow it down or to think about like a different way that I could potentially say that the director would also approve of, and then go from there, basically.
everyone, take out your independent reading books.
What are you looking at, bum? Yo, am I bugging? What's this girl problem with me?
I think she's mad because one of her friends' crush likes you and not her friend.
Oh, that's Giselle. Okay. Again, it's been a while. I forgot all their names. I mean, are you annoyed that someone has a crush on you?
So you're telling me all of this over a stupid boy?
Well,
I mean, that just happened today, so not all of it. The fight was before that happened.
I mean, she didn't like you before, but this puts the icing on the cake.
There we go. At lunchtime.
I've been looking for Jim all day and I still haven't seen him.
He's in school today. He was in my class.
Maybe if he stayed after class.
And it
Michael says he's in school today, as if they're not all currently in school. I think it was more like, he's in school today. I did see him. He's around. That kind of thing.
see it like him staying after class doing more work? Yeah, I doubt it.
And not fight him.
Maybe you shouldn't tell me what to do.
Jeez, I was just trying to help.
What exactly does Jim see in her? My goodness.
Jim, come here right now.
What's up?
I heard you and Mo tried jumping Kyle. What's up with that?
We didn't jump him.
Yeah, no, that scene hasn't happened yet.
Mind your own business.
I'm still trying to figure out, Jim. What was your reason for jumping in?
Honestly, my man.
I mean, Muhammad's is obvious, so I guess that's why they didn't really discuss that. I definitely was awaiting the moment that these two hotheads would face off against each other, Muhammad versus Giselle.
And swung, so I swung.
Oh, okay, understandable.
See, this whole thing is a
Hey, Cal, can you swing real quick?
Oh, and now he swung, so you're gonna swing as an excuse. Clever.
Cal just swung. Guess that means I gotta swing.
Oh, no sound effects here. So you have surprise sound effects for non-diegetic purposes to express the shock, but you don't have diegetic sound effects for when someone's fighting someone. Okay. Why? That being said, this is about as good as the choreography could be in Gacha Club. It's one of the things that Kim actually pointed out in their like big breakdown video of the history of the Gacha community as of 2020 or whenever that video was published. 2021 might have been. And actually showed off like some silhouettes of some Gacha characters actually fighting and using all the poses. But yeah, it equated to basically this, albeit a little bit faster paced. That's one thing that could be done here, is I compress the screenshots so that the fight actually flows a bit faster.
Guys, stop! Please stop fighting!
Y'all should break it up. I see a teacher.
I was about to say, is no one going to run for get a teacher, but if a teacher's there, then
Teacher.
no. By the way, I love the logic of, Muhammad saying, oh yeah, all his friends are girls, they're not going to jump in. Meanwhile, 2 girls, as of right now, have jumped in.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Ran! Dude, stop!
I mean, I got yoinked before anything happened to me, but
You're
yeah.
stepping on my toes!
Was I supposed to let her fall?
Well, I could have caught her!
As close as you are to the ground, it would be pointless.
Okay, he's not helping his case from before about that one retaliation line. Also, did Muhammad's eye get more bruised now?
You're lucky you're a girl.
I could just reinforce. Did y'all just re-punch his eye? That is hardcore and also wow.
Yeah, okay. You couldn't beat me if I was a dog, cat, or a boy.
Guys, can we just stop arguing and get to class?
You know what? That's honestly probably true on account of dogs and cats are very fierce fighters. So, yeah, that's probably accurate.
This is overwhelming.
Yeah, let's go home and leave these losers alone.
I didn't say they were losers.
Come on!
Guess you could say he's
Come on, chill.
short-tempered. Why are you still here?
Right, isn't those your best friends?
Yeah, but I thought we were cool. Not after that stunt you pulled with Dennis. Hey, Rihanna, can I talk to you real quick?
Okay, another thing here I would have done is have him take the deep breath before he draws our attention. I think it kind of works both ways. Never mind.
Are you going to apologize?
Oh, also, okay, I guess bye, blue girl.
Apologize
for what?
So you seriously think you did nothing wrong?
See, I
Okay, maybe overusing the surprise sound effect a tad there.
was hoping we can get along, but I guess you're just gonna follow whatever Dennis says.
Anyways, our dad is here. Looks like he's only here to pick me up, though I wonder why.
Maybe he should pick you up a pair of scissors to cut your ugly dragon tail.
Your trash and was thrown away for a reason. Now bye.
I think I might have said this last time, but you know, being aware that you're the child that got put up for adoption, not knowing the reason why, and also that your own biological siblings are, you know, rubbing it in, that's going to give you a very understandable complex. Like, his anger is probably the most justified out of everyone so far.
Sweetie, what was all of that about?
Me and Ryan got into a little argument.
What? Did he hurt you?
No, just said some mean things.
By the way, another thing about this is that reaction shot of like them seeing their parents and relatives and everything. They probably shouldn't have all just been standing there. They'd like how either engage in conversation or like be doing like some sort of other pose rather than just, you know, kind of default posing, waiting to take them away.
Well, like I told your brother Dennis, stay away from him. He's nothing but trouble.
I'll wait with you guys until your dad comes to pick you up.
I do like how she's just like, oh, you know, I fought you mere moments ago. Anyway, I'll stay with you and keep you company. You know, I'm a nice person like that.
Hamid, I heard you got beat up by Kyle again.
I didn't!
I mean, Giselle did most of the beating up. Oh, wait, no. To Muhammad, no. Yeah, I guess not. Was technically her idea.
Yes, you did.
How dare you take his side where you're talking crap about him being mean to Reina?
I'm not taking his side, but Kyle did beat you up twice.
Guys, can we just stop arguing?
Shut up, Hope, before I punch you in the ear next time this idiot talks crazy about me again.
Oh. What?
Hey, you picture.
Was that... Why did she lash out at that? It was because Hope got attacked and she was just... Hold on, wait. Let me go back. Further than that.
Mohammed, I heard you got beat up by Kyle again.
I didn't!
Yes, you did.
How dare you take his side where you're talking crap about him being mean to Reina?
I'm not taking his side, but Kyle did beat you up twice.
Guys, can we just stop arguing?
Shut up, Hope, before I punch you in the ear next time this idiot talks crazy about me again.
Oh, okay, fine. So the idiot part was what set her off. Again, Giselle needs some therapy.
Hey, you pigtail brat! Don't touch my son!
Introduce your son to a bar of soap and a treadmill if you cared so much about him!
Dad, Hope, and
That is frighteningly specific.
Mohammed got her friend to hit me.
You liar!
Hey, with my son again, I'm gonna make him kick your head in the curb.
Listen here, you...
I mean, you're in the road currently. You might want to move a little bit. Both of you, actually.
Beer belly bozo. We both know your son is running out of breath the minute he lifts his leg up to kick me.
You know what? Since y'all want to get your friend to hit sumo, now you get to walk home.
I can definitely see where Muhammad gets his shoutiness
To
from.
tell your mom, I will break everything in your room.
Haha, you have to walk home.
But Dad, she's lying.
Do you want me to make you walk home barefooted? So shut up.
I don't get what he's. I don't get what he's trying to do right now. I guess just only defend sumo, maybe.
Thanks a lot, Jazza, for not controlling your temper.
Says the same one that literally loses his temper every day in the halls.
But see, this is
Again, the final showdown better be between these two because it just makes too much sense.
why I tell you to calm down. Because we get in trouble at the end.
I'm sorry, but how was I supposed to know your dad was abusive?
And that's the final line. That's where it ends. The ending is so abrupt in this. that this, like the show, just generally speaking. Like, my goodness. It's like, wait a minute, your dad's abusive? I think that's probably the reason why most of the time anime openings are the ones where you have like all the like high octane energy and everything, and then comparatively most anime ending theme songs are, you know, much more mellow or low key, at least by comparison. That's probably why, because they can masquerade for either version, honestly. Probably because of that. But yeah, that was Geometry episode 5. I would jump to go into episode 6, but again, gotta be up early, so I might as well, you know, not tempt fate at least as much. Not to mention still recovering. But yeah, this was definitely a nice one to come back to, on account of, you know, it definitely has. It has probably the same amount of hair pulling lapses in logic as your average Gacha episode, but it makes sense for how it's put together, you know, how it's written and what it actually, you know, represents. Not to mention, by this point, having followed through with like the rest of it, you know, you can see how the drama is still continuing and how all these large and life personalities are clashing with each other. And ultimately, a bunch of personalities clashing, and not seeing eye to eye, but being forced into close proximity with each other is one way to define school. So, you know, my predictions for the season 1 finale. My actual predictions, because I mean, the whole Muhammad versus Giselle thing is probably not very feasible at all. I'm picturing either Giselle has like one final big crash out, or she actively, you know, looks and reflects upon like how she's like handles certain things, and you know, and at least gets the support of her friends for that breakthrough. As far as Muhammad goes, the main through line of this being like, you know, being Muhammad's crush on Kayla, and how that's you know, spiraling out of control into this feud with Kyle. Either Muhammad and Kyle are going to essentially just immediately, like, you know, forgive and forget after they have like one solid conversation, which does happen at that age very frequently. It's more of like, oh, that's what happened. Oh, okay, fair enough. Want to play Block with me? Or something like that. Whereas with Muhammad and Kayla, I don't think this is what's going to happen, but I'm hoping that eventually they have some kind of heart-to-heart where you know, where like he actually apologizes properly for how he's treated Kyle, and Kayla doesn't necessarily, like, you know, forgive him immediately, or maybe she could, because again, elementary school. but that it doesn't like quite fix everything, but it fixes some of it, and she can see that he's making an effort. That's I guess like kind of like the big the thing that I can imagine is like the characters who are the most hot headed making some kind of effort is either my predictions or is my hope for the season finale. As for this episode, I like where it's going so far, at least when I can actually understand it. Production wise, there's still issues regarding the direction of the VAs or lack thereof, the understanding in general of how of what lines apply where. I'm not sure if they were shown the full script or not. I'm inclined to believe that some of them weren't, or they didn't check it thoroughly. And it lacks a few sound effects that would have helped out quite a lot in favor of just the equivalent of the Vine boom. Honestly, given what it represents, like it's the equivalent of the Vine boom, which is not ideal. Again, it's a good thing to use sometimes, but like not in excess. Or if you want to use it for a lot of stuff, like use different exclamations at different times. That's actually the first time I ever the second anime I ever watched actually used a lot of those like expressions and effects and everything. But they made sure that it wasn't throughout the entire episode, or they saved it for like either for the moments or sometimes moments that would have got it in one episode to get in the next because they've used it for something else. So it's all about that delicate balance, which I'm sure has been struck later on, but that's where we're said for this. So yeah, will my predictions come true? Will the series will the series improve in the ways that I'm imagining? I guess we'll find out some other day. But for now, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you haven't done this already. See, another thing I can't say slowly. Subscribe if you've not done so already. That's the line. I have to say that. There you go. See, I'm improving myself. I rephrased it for my own self, and I, as the director, approved it. So yeah, subscribe if you've not done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.